Hello, good evening. My name is Keith Jacob. Today I'm going to present about the daily meals that we have as humans and what they do for our bodies and how they actually are kind of similar to the daily meal items that the animals of our world intake as well. So to start off with, it's very important to eat. I generally try to make at least 3 meals a day that are quite bigger because I've also read and heard that it might be good to try and fit 5 meals in if you can, if that works with your schedule. But mine, it kind of doesn't. I work a very, very busy schedule. And so I try to fit 3 good ones in personally every day, and I've been keeping good to that. And some very common items that humans across the world would share would be things like pizza, spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. And then as far as lunch goes, you can do anything from ham and cheese sandwiches. Peanut butter and jelly is very common across our entire world, not just the United States of America. And then a universal breakfast item that generally everyone knows would be, eggs. You can do very many things with all of those items that I just listed prior. And it's very, very important for our bodies as human beings to ingest food on a daily basis. Very important, because without that kind of daily caloric intake, our body will literally physically and psychologically start to shut down. And that's very detrimental for the human, because you don't want to be in a situation that I personally just had the other day working my second job, where I made a stupid little mistake on my own because I was just groggy and tired because I had not eaten anything in probably 3 to 4 hours, and I was just lethargic at the time and wasn't feeling like myself. So from personal experience, I can say that it is important for your body to take these meals in and use their energy to carry out your daily tasks, whether you are at a job, hanging out with children, or just sitting at home alone. It's important to have that necessity of daily calories in your diet so that you don't shut down. And it's interesting because every individual piece of food has a caloric balance inside it. And in our personal cases as human beings, we can have the freedom to go to a supermarket and pick anything up off of the shelf, and you could read the back side of it, and it will have every ingredient in it and also the amount that said ingredient is contained with the measurement on that label. And it's just interesting because the animals that are in our world eat these very same things. However, they don't get that freedom of being able to read a label and saying, goodness, look at this inside there, that'll help me out. They just go based on what they've learned from generations past, and they take the same items that we do, fruits, vegetables. In the terms of herbivorous animals or omnivorous, they could eat any kinds of fruit or vegetable that they feel accustomed to. And in the case of carnivorous animals, they eat many things that we would on a daily basis as well. Anything from chicken to seafood is a big one, because every form of carnivorous fish species eats at least one sort of other fish species or seafood species, which is something that many people in the modern day world do as well, because there's something called pescatarianism, where you resort only to eating fish or seafood meat, which I'm not a fan of personally, but it exists. But yeah, overall, it's very just important as humans and animals both to get these daily calories in and into the body in order for the body to function both physically and psychologically, because it's very easy to just forget about a meal and miss it, and then 2 to 3 hours later you start feeling it and you're like, you just don't have the energy that you need to have at that time. So like I said, it's just very, very important that we ingest these calories every day through our daily meals, anywhere from 3 to 5 daily. Thank you.